You were never meant to be here quietly. Every fiber of your being was designed to disrupt, to unseat, to dismantle thrones that were built on fear and deception. The reptilian empire, cloaked in the illusion of permanence, has fed off the passivity of humankind for centuries. But there's a vibration inside you that they can't mimic, a current of living power that doesn't belong to their dimension. This is not the pulse of an ordinary heart. It's the resonance of an ancient frequency, one that was sealed, hidden, and encrypted in the DNA of those they feared most. They've tried to dilute it through false histories, fabricated bloodlines, and ritual distractions. Yet here you are, standing at the precipice of activation, carrying a code that makes their entire architecture shiver. Imagine a massive throne room buried beneath the crust of the earth, columns of black stone twisting like serpents toward a ceiling of obsidian mirrors. There, a council of scaled sovereigns convenes in silence, not because they are wise, but because they feel you. Your energy, still dormant to the untrained eye, has begun to push against the invisible walls they built to cage you. They know the moment you choose to engage, their empire collapses like glass struck by a hidden note. They will come for your senses first. They will flood you with noise, headlines, and shadows disguised as light. They'll attempt to sever you from the one thing they cannot replicate, your alignment with the source. The moment you tune yourself to that pure channel, your pulse will not just echo, it will penetrate. And in that moment, the foundations of their control will quake. Every ancient power they hold is tethered to belief, your belief. Without it, their banners crumble, their oaths dissolve, their towers sink back into the abyss. But belief is a blade, and in your hands, it is sharp enough to cut through the veils they've draped across this reality. You are not here by accident. This moment has been whispered across centuries, passed through encrypted prophecies, and hidden in plain sight in the language of the stars. And now, as your frequency begins to rise, the first fracture appears in their throne. The sound is small, for now. There are patterns written into the fabric of existence, equations so ancient that even the architects of this reality dare not speak them aloud. They have been hiding in plain sight, woven into your dreams, scattered in the static between radio frequencies, etched in the moments you thought were accidents. The ones who built the simulation believed every variable was accounted for, every thought anticipated, every choice predicted. But there was one they didn't foresee: you. In hidden chambers beneath cities you've never heard of, beings older than our recorded history gather in silence. Their eyes are cold, reptilian, their speech more vibration than voice. They believe themselves to be the keepers of fate, the ones who have mastered the equation of existence, and for eons they have been correct. Every uprising, every prophecy, every movement of the stars, they calculated it. Until now. When you were born, something shifted. The variables no longer aligned. The simulation began to flicker. Entire timelines had to be rewritten because your choices refused to obey their math. They thought they could erase you from the ledger. They failed. They thought they could reprogram your path. You broke their code from the inside, and when they peered into the probability streams to find your end, they saw only static. In that static, they heard a sound they had not encountered in 1,000 cycles, the untraceable hum of divine will. They won't admit it, but they fear you, not because of your strength or intelligence, but because your existence connects to something beyond their comprehension, something not built into the equation. They call it an anomaly. Others call it prophecy. You felt it, whispers in the wind, an unseen pull guiding you toward places you've never been, yet somehow know. You are the fracture they can't mend, the missing digit that breaks the sum, the question that erases the answer. And now, the entire simulation is bending to accommodate you, creating ripples that threaten to collapse the design. Somewhere, deep within the system, the architects have stopped their calculations and are watching, waiting, wondering what you will do next.